Buddy, let's go topple an empire. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey this time. I thank you for joining me. If you're joining me here, I thank you for watching. If you could, watch it all the way through. If you hear a background lady, that is Zoe B. A very lovely channel I care for a great deal. College educated, classy lady. And she does a lot of like books, video essay stuff. This video is fairly new, so if you hear it and you like what you're hearing, I'm not going to start it over. This is her video. Please go watch the original video. If you're hearing it in the background, it's mostly because well, hell, y'all been on the channel long enough. You know I watch videos in the background. Give proper credit where credit's due. Prager Use Lazy Swapaganda by Zoe. For the record, if you're making your kids watch Prager U, don't do that. That's terrible. That's a terrible network written by terrible idiots who just want to have easy to manipulate masses of other idiots. What I'm saying, folks, is bad news bears there. Let's just move on.
This just isn't how humans actually act. It's how lazy writers like to pretend humans act, because it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to capture the nuance of real human relationships. This whole
Now, we've got to go and restart this entire island on the battlefield front, it seems. So, see what we can do here. Oh, we can always take the Isabetta Peak there, and we can burn the war supplies there. That'll work. Let's see what we can do here first, guys. Okay, that was pretty nice though on the ears. It's the crispy kind of cool. I'm not gonna say that's like great writing. I'm just gonna say it's like in from Donnie Darko, cellar door. It's just one of those words or one of those phrases that sounds pretty good. But the rest is just garbage. Stand by, y'all. I'm caffeinating up. Then we will try that Mary Jane soda. I'll read the back label and we'll give it a shot. Only because I don't want to wait until tomorrow and try it before going into work. That seems like a bad time for an adventure. Especially being that, you know, the next 3 days, well, yesterday was rough. Today's probably going to be rough on the restaurant. And then tomorrow's definitely going to be rough. And we're going to get 500 million phone calls. I can't tell you the restaurant I work for, as promised my boss I don't do that shit. But also, let's face it, I wouldn't be doing many promotional ads for them. But let's be clear, folks, my restaurant, like every other goddamn restaurant in this godforsaken shithole country that isn't run by some proud patriot owner. Yeah, my restaurant's gonna be open tomorrow, y'all. It's duh. 4th of July ain't that important of a holiday, I hate to say it, unless you in government or you in military. Or you're a small child. And if you're a small child, again, not gonna yuck your yum. These are the times when, like, all the holidays are fun when you're a small child. And it should be. Let kids have their moment, y'all. We all know the world is hot garbage and gonna not get better. Let them have some time to have hope, you know? I mean, don't outright lie to them. Don't let them go into it the way us millennials did. Just fucking face first into the shitstorm. Don't do that. That's fucking cruel. But by all means, if you can avoid don't yuck the kids' yums, you know? I try not to. The only reason I do it with AI is because it's needed. I would also yuck their yum if the kids were into heavy drinking. If the kids are telling me how bitchin' Jaeger bombs were, it'd be, yeah, but kid, you probably shouldn't be doing that, you know? Bad idea. let's let that brain get all the way developed sort of thing.
The White House published their Founders Museum webpage as part of the American 250 celebration.
How many soldiers are left? Because I keep getting random teeny tiny pings. Okay, we might have... Okay, we'll have a little bit of a fight. This should be fun. They're just all bunched up in the middle. We need to burn the war supplies. And for sake of the war effort, we'll just go ahead and kill them all. Or at least all the Spartans we can, eh? Y'all, I'm torn real hard, so I'm gonna throw it out there to the internet like all the most intelligent people I know do. I would like to keep track of my mileage, so to speak. The mileage I walk, as everyone who is on this channel knows, I don't drive. I'll ride if I have a friend go in that direction, but I don't ride with strangers very frequently unless they're willing to be recorded and questioned on, like, live. And I will never just up and, you know, there are certain people I just straight up, nah, I'm good. If it's any kind of a church vehicle that's clearly demarcated as a church vehicle, I'm good. But if you give off, you know, free candy in the white panel van, I'm good. But as far as like you going my way to friend and neighbor and you want to talk about the times and the bullshit going on, well, we could do that. I mean, as long as we cool with the fact that we understand you or I, unless you're a politician or one of these super rich fucks, you or I can do absolutely nothing to actually fix it other than work together. And that's why I try to be like, for example, one of our big, he comes up there all the time, customers, one of them, our regulars, he's a Trump supporter. And I try to be nice about it, but it's like, I don't know, you know? I keep telling myself he's family. By family, I mean, you know, Ohana, my fellow Georgians. So it's like, if he says something off the wall, I will correct him, because y'all know me. That wouldn't happen. That's badass, but that wouldn't happen. Too big on the base. That just illogical. Can I throw him? No. Damn. Well. But you know, Ohana means family. Family means no one gets left behind. That doesn't mean they get to act a fucking fool, though. And for the record, there are certain families that should be left behind. If my friend is listening, I mean, you the one I'm talking to there. I in no way judge you for, you know, cutting ties. A dear friend from Job Corps surprised me, actually, that he and I were the two out of the group that stuck so close together, considering our one connection was he was best, well, okay, it's kind of hard to say. He was best friends of sorts with a lady that I became very, very close with. And we sort of, no, that was James. James and I went hard our separate ways after the Trump administration. And he was trying to tell me that Trump wasn't racist. And he was on that, you know, Morgan Freeman in the early 90s shit with, well, I think the one thing we need to do to stop racism is just stop talking about it. Don't see color like a dog does, you know? I'm sorry, Morgan, your voice is beautiful, melodic, truly the voice of God, and trademark the voice of God for a couple things. I would love to hear that man read the Bible to me. But when it comes to that factor, dudes, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. If that's how it worked, we wouldn't be stuck in the situation we're in with just stupid people being racist. If it were self-evident, it wouldn't have to be a thing that we'd even talk about. It would just be, oh yeah, that. But that being the way it is, we still need to try to gain middle ground where we can. And I do believe very soon we're about to see which among the Trump supporters are diehard cultists and which ones just bought into the fucking lie. Now let's be clear, if you are a Trump supporter watching this, I am still judging you. You fucked us, sir, or madam. You fucked us. Directly. You. Look in the mirror. The things that will come, the lives that will be lost, the pain that will be caused, the only one you have to blame other than your fat fascist fappy dictator is yourself. The left and the right, portions of the right even, but the left especially, tried to warn you. And you insisted. So now we get this. That being said, you done fucked up. It's in the past. It's like the other day when Jesse fucked up and he was, I'm sorry I fucked up and dude, the day has gone, the day has passed. As Slim would tell me from back on the boat. Son, if you don't fuck up every now and again, I'm gonna assume you ain't working. Working people fuck up. You're doing things. Byproduct of doing a lot of things is occasionally you fuck up. Ever fucked up before? I have. I'm not saying don't dwell on it for a minute and be like, oh damn, I fucked that up. Let's not do that again. But don't be so obsessed with your fuck up that you continue fucking up. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, kitty. I'm gonna kill you quick and take your skin, but I am sorry. Kick a booty. Light of a sword. And then hammer time. Why aren't you on fire? You should be on fire more. There we go. Huh? Yeah, that is kind of a stupid one. Famous founding friend is... Look, I'm not favorable to the term founding fathers personally, but we've kept that name forever, and if you can name me a founding woman, I would be very happy to hear it. The lady who sewed the flag doesn't count, for the record. It's like, I'm sorry, we have a very... I think if women were there at the founding and had power in the start, there wouldn't have been, like, marital rape is A-okay for most of American history. That's a fairly new concept that wives don't just give it up to their husbands as a byproduct of getting married. Just saying, y'all. New Jersey is doing good shit in that line, and I am like proud of our good state of New Jersey in that aspect. They might eventually make up for giving us the... Honestly, I kind of blame New Jersey a lot for reality TV because of the Jersey Shore and trash entertainment. But it's not really their fault. It's like blaming Florida for Florida, man. Nature's just gonna have its way, you know? Eventually I'm gonna get good enough to kick them into their own explosions. Of course there's no mention of slavery. Again, we live in America where we'll do the horrible, unspeakable things, but we ain't gonna own that shit down the line. That would insinuate America wasn't perfect from its inception. Now, I would love to have a conversation with, like, an actual scholar in the anthropological field or a black fellow in this country over whether or not slavery was necessary for America to get to where it's at. Because I've got very mixed feelings, and I'm just your average fucking fry cook idiot. Like everyone else, I find slavery to be a very topic, but it's one of those because I argue back and forth a lot on it, because most of the time I like to think, nah, we could have gotten here better without slavery. Because if we had never enslaved each other, then unions would just be the norm. The workers would just work together it's just the way it is. A lot of like how other good countries that were formed out of slave rebellions did better. But we weren't founded like that. We were founded by a bunch of racist old white dudes who owned other people, and they thought the only American citizen was a fellow white land-owning gentleman. You can gussy it up, pretty it up all you want, but at the end of the day, that's just how it be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's how our history is. I'm sorry that our history makes you uncomfortable. Unfortunately, all of those racist, bigoted old cunts are the ones who gave us our country, who gave us our military service day today, who did the shit they did. Good and bad. Let's be clear, they did some good too. I just have a hard time thinking about the shit that isn't like obvious, and also in a lot of other places. There isn't really much about America that's unique. Now maybe back in the day, yeah. But then over the years, we just slowly sold that out because we slowly fell in love and were lied to about the legend of the good, benevolent capitalist. I mean, hell, most 90s movies, the main antagonist gets rich to save their neighborhood, to save the sock hop, to save the blank, to save the team. Uh-oh, I've got a bouncy on my head. Alright, I think we weakened the national power here and completed our quest bit, yeah. Killed the leader, burned all the supplies, freed all the captives, looted all the treasure. We should be good. Good. I like this. I do really love when I accidentally do this, because I love reading this like the narrator. 1 second. Let's pause you, Miss Zoe, thank you. Perhaps as part of her journey, perhaps simply because she was feeling violent that day, Cassandra unknowingly completed a job. All that remained was for her to collect her pay. And since it's just over here, let's go ahead and go collect our pay. Continue, Miss Zoe. Miss T, thank you very much. And yes, y'all, if you want to see me get inebriated on stream, we're about to do that here in just a little bit. We'll be playing the hardest difficulty setting on Saints Row while getting high on hemp and or weed soda. It's hemp, y'all. I'm in Georgia. It's fucking hemp. I would love to try some actual, like, not allowed to try it here goodies. But for those, we'd need to do a I come to you and we do them in your area. Because I ain't against weed, y'all. I love me some weed. But sadly, I'm in Georgia and we're in a fascist dictatorship. So I'm not going to let the Gestapo come kick my door in, murder my pets, and kill my loved ones for a fucking herb. No, thank you, sir. As soon as it's safe again, maybe we'll start playing fast and loose with that particular law for now. I see Bear. What the hell else is following me? Is there just a group hunting me? That'd be cool. But nah, y'all, like I said, because of my location, I'm just gonna say, if you could, I'd love to smoke with y'all sometime and play games. But for now, we'll be doing the O-Duels version as I step on this poor miss.
Sheriff, can I help you with anything? Someone who understands being a mercenary. It's not an easy life we lead, friend.
Being a mercenary
No,
can be
it is
tough.
not an easy life, but it is one worth struggling for.
You may be right. I'm near giving up my task. I'm here for the head of a Spartan commander, but his soldiers hound me, and I haven't been able to get near him.
Let me guess. You need me to kill the Spartan commander.
He must be struck down with all your strength.
You haven't heard? That's already been taken care of. By me.
Then I believe this is yours. You have my thanks, friend.
That'll do.
Always happy to help. Ooh, you gave me iron too. Fuck yeah. Back to Miss B.
Probably AI, and the videos about founding fathers are all done using AI, but a lot of the text in this Independence Day ceremony book reads as AI generated too. Like in a section about why the colonies
Gonna give him a heart for that, because honestly, y'all, it's a mean and cruel fucking world out there. If you can be nice, choose to be nice. I mean, don't be the toxic level of nice. Remember, being nice to a fascist or a dickhead is the same as being cruel. But be nice where you can be nice. Alright, let's head to Estella Peak. After we get to Estella Peak, we'll hit the undiscovered locations. And then possibly the Oreo's Quarry. Oreo's Quarry. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go get a viewpoint, then we're gonna go to the cookie quarry. I'm curious about the cookie quarry. I'm not gonna call it the Oreo quarry anymore. Now it's the cookie quarry, because that's just fun to say. Hot take, y'all, I've never found the 4th of July all that entertaining. Like, never. Before it was at least a time to bond. It was fun hanging out with family, but it was never like, yay, this time of the year. It was always getting to see the family again. Unfortunately, most of them are dead now, and that makes me kind of sad. Wow, I really got to work on my delivery, huh, y'all? That was just, ooh, yay, up high, fluffy, nice, right down. Sorry, y'all. I'm still learning all this stuff. You'd think I'd do better after being on this place for over 12 years. For the record, I only just recently got to where I was uploading, though. And I feel like I have improved substantially, at least in my quality. My quantity's kind of getting up there too. But part of that's also because I follow the rules as best I can. And being not monetized is a lot better as far as like... YouTube's willing to let me get away with shit they won't let other people get away with. As far as like cussing and shit like that. So I still, you know, stand hard and fast on the I don't use slurs. And if I accidentally use a slur as I have IRL before... Didn't know it was a slur. I fucked up. When I was corrected, I corrected. Y'all, we also have to live on the fact that we're all human, and sometimes, as a byproduct of that humanity, we will fuck up. I'm not about, you know, the level of accountability that means you can never fuck up. Much like anything else. Own your fuck up, correct the behavior, and try to prevent it happening again. Oops. Hello, friend. How are you doing today? The one random chatter I had. Oh, and they're gone. Oh, I hope you enjoyed watching me fight a bear with a scythe. I think this is a scythe. It's a heavy weapon. It's a heavy animal. Did I just do a twofer? I did a twofer. I did a twofer. I wish I knew how to take a cut of that. That was accidental, but that was neat. And no one will ever know but me and you, random chatter. Oh shit, another one's coming. Where are they at? what can I say? I'm pretty good on normal mode. Let's wait until I get on hard mode, then y'all are gonna watch me struggle bust through hard. For now, the only reason I don't play this one on the hardest setting is I genuinely don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, at all. I've got a concept of what I'm supposed to be doing. Defeat the cult, participate, and ideally end the Trojan War. This is not the same Trojan War as the other one. And somewhere IRL, there's a... IRL in the game, I should say. There's a lady who is trying to defeat the Templars. And this ties into that. I kind of skipped the... I jumped the gun because I do have Assassin's Creed Origins, the Egyptian one. And maybe I should have started on that one. But I had already gotten so far into this one, I didn't want to restart that far. And honestly, with the way Ubisoft and Activision and the fighting mechanics in this game go, if you go from the first to this, you're gonna get hurt a lot in between on it. Because they're just such radically different combat systems. I mean, I recall the first Assassin's Creed was, once you got the hang of blocking and countering, yeah, it was pretty easy. But until you got the hang of that, you had to play as stealthy. I mean, as opposed to the ones like Ninja Gaiden, any of the Ninja Gaidens, or... oh, what was it? Tenchu. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven is the one I'm thinking of specifically. Those were stealth games that forced you to be stealthy. Also Manhunt, but I like to keep that one in my brain cave just because it was so edgy and so 90s coded. It was banned in Europe. It was... if I recall correctly, the plot line is you're a death row inmate who got pulled off a death row and just thrown into the streets of unknown city, and the police basically use you as a shock collar. You go in and like one level you're killing white supremacists, one level the first level you're just killing drug dealers. It's a very 90s coded game, very problematic about things. And I would say today, because its edgy factor was the combat mechanics and just what you could do. Like, one of the things about the game was everything was a weapon. Well, by today's standard, no, it was most certainly not. But in that day and age, yeah, you could use plastic bag, you could use knife, you could use bottle, you could use rock. You could just beat them with your fists. Usually the enemies carried the weapons that were pretty neat. Like, in the hillbilly area, you could kill them using a nail gun. The gangster area, which, yes, is just as racist as you would think it would be, there was lots of guns, shotguns, rifles, and the like. And again, if they updated the graphics and maybe flushed out the characters a bit more, it could be more entertaining. But it was a pretty good sneaking around game for the time, as far as it forced you to be stealthy. But that was Slopaganda. Currently something else is playing. Let's find out where Cirrus has been lately. For a second. Just on there, maybe find something else. Well, my phone won't be difficult. Let us see what else is on. Yeah, why not? We can go with... Yeah, why not? Trump just killed millions of Americans, Hassan Daly, from 18 hours ago. Give proper credit where credit's due. Hassan did this, not me. Let's synchronize. After this, we'll do the Tip Tax Live from 16 hours ago. Same channel to the best of my knowledge. Alrighty, let's... Ooh, fire down there. Let's see what's going on around the horn. Not what I wanted to do there. Artemis and Tomb. Oh shit, I might get poisoned to death. Oh, that was accidental, little fella. I'm sorry. I mean, he's not wrong, y'all. I mean, think about it. It's like gun problems. I can tell you every day that disarmament's the best process. It's like nukes. Yeah, technically, if everyone has nukes, no one's really going to use their nukes. But if no one has nukes, then the world is safe. But the thing is that it doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, when your kids get shot in school, you go out and buy a gun in case the people come to your house next. It's one of the only problems where it is both the problem and, in so many Americans' minds, the solution to the problem.
No! Damn it!
Hello, viewer. How are you doing today? I'm currently slowly stumbling bumbledy-fuck through this tomb. See if I die by snakes. Ooh, there we go. I don't know how long these torch basins stay lit, but there's a net better way to see. Right, let's see if I can get down there without hurting myself. I feel like that's definitely gonna... oh, that's definitely gonna drop. That is so many people. This is just your daily reminder that the bootstrap phrase, pulling oneself up by their bootstraps, is an oxymoronic phrase. It's meant to be a ha-ha funny because that's impossible. If you don't believe me, then I recommend you try it. Sit down and pull yourself up by the straps of your boots. The straps of your boots being the back of the boots. The thing that helps you to pull the boots up and onto you. There is no way to help yourself stand doing that. Soon after this, we'll go to Sanctuary. That was on there. Ooh. Well, if y'all, I think I might actually be lost in it. Huh.
Their money, okay? The White House website tax calculator only calculates the no tax on tips and overtime elements of their plan. So if you're a salaried worker or self-employed, go to their site to see how to impact your finances. This is what you will see. One small victory in this hellscape is Elon cratering the Wisconsin Supreme Court election means we finally struck down the 1800s abortion ban in Wisconsin. The dumbest thing to say. You'll notice also the Democrats have tweets that are basically word for word.
This might be the way out. Maybe, possibly, hopefully. No, fantastic. I'm good to do that. I feel like I'm definitely just overlooking it. Alright, well, this is going nowhere at all. Well,
oh my lord, holy moly. Alright, let's take a look.
can I fast travel inside the cave? Because if I can, that'll be sweet. If not, I might be fucked.
California. He's the newly minted ranking member of the House Oversight Committee. Congratulations on that election, Congress.
Oh, I can. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we're a go. We're good. We're a go.
A heads up about what this magic minute would actually become here.
I got a couple little other things that I'm working on at the moment. And with this new stuff I haven't gotten here with the glue, I was going to try a different frame design for a different piece. So stand by for a few more frames to be uploaded soon. But, like I said, my mind's just in like a million places right now, y'all. I want to get those frames done, and I've got them basically now to where, minus the acrylic paint, it's basically going to be 100% recyclable. Got two different swords now. say there was something that I got that was like feather fall, something like that, but it made it to where I wouldn't die when I jumped. Huh. Either way. Alright, y'all. It's been about 51 minutes and I'm starting to drift here. Let's go after this cultist. But before we do, let's take a little quick adjustment. And we will fast travel for sake of speed and saving the time to the ship dock here. The dock. Now we're gonna go kill an entire cultist group, but first, let's see if we can figure out how to get arrows made. See, because I did it before, I know there's a way to do it. Huh. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do this without arrows. Good thing we hardly ever rely on them. Oh, that's a boar. Hello, hello, you're right. I don't suppose you know how to make arrows, do you? Because I don't know how. No, this don't appear to be the right area. Huh. I don't. Yeah, that wasn't useful. I thought there was a thing in here. Hello, Mar Watkins. I would like to join you in playing, but sadly I do not have the $10 to play on the internet. I'm good to be able to stream. I guess I'm just gonna do this without a bow. I should be able to. Maybe it's just I can make. No, that would make no sense. To buy arrows at the shop. I don't know. I don't use my bow enough to make it matter, I guess. It is a beautiful area. Alright, we go in, we leave no witness. Gotta be getting close. And the tip tax lie, which, again, as someone who works for tips, I can tell you, the tips have gone down since this bullshit started. Alright, y'all, we're about to kill this cultist and everyone around him. And then it'll probably be a little bit over the hour mark, so we'll end the stream there, and I'm gonna go frame up another few of these pictures. Maybe even get a few of them hanging up here in the house. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what to do with them at the moment. We got us a cultist, though. Let's see what we can see. Oh? Precious. Okay, here we go. There's some bandits. There we go. Cultists never travel alone, I was about to say. I'll just set fire to the tent and then kill them. That'll be easy. Here we go. This is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. Fun. We got 2 captives, a treasure, and this cultist might just walk right over here and volunteer to die for us. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be friendly of them. Be right friendly.
Someone get water! A little help here?
Give me your shield. Y'all ain't so tough now that I can take your shields away. Give me this.
One less evil in the world.
And we have taken down the Chimera. That was neat and mildly unintentional. Well, I intended to put her on fire. I just didn't intend for her to stay dead center of the fire. That went so quick and easy, I was surprised. We got 3 casters for free. Oh, honey, definitely I agree with you. Now, why'd you vote for him? Where's the 3rd cascade? There's the 3rd cascade. And I do believe that completes the area. We done good, y'all. We done real good. Alrighty. So, I appreciate y'all coming out. We're rounding the hour mark now. We done captured another cultist. So, well, done killed another cultist. So that's something good there. So I was about to fight some lions. I can't dodge them well enough for you, at least. Yeah, except I wouldn't have picked up the pizza. I'd have picked up my dog's food and I'd have made do after. Oh, come on, that feels better. It seems like I should have survived that without much damage. Oh yeah, the Republicans are basically at this point schoolyard bully level evil. I mean, they effectively just stole the nation's lunch money. Because let's be clear, y'all, as a single person working a job like I do, when I applied and had SNAP benefits, I was only getting around $80 a month. For the record, that's not really enough. I mean, that was enough for me to live on just fine and dandy. I'm not going to say no to it. But that's not like, oh, I'm going to be over here having steaks. And y'all, the SNAP benefits paid for my coffee habit. The SNAP benefits covered my coffee and breakfast budget. It made sure that I had Gatorade and water and lemonade and such to drink on the route home when I walked those 3 to 4 miles through the scalding heat. That's what the SNAP benefits gave me. It wasn't giving me fucking lobster and sushi and ribeye steak. No, dude. It was giving me crackers and juice. And for the record, I was thankful for those crackers and juice. But some of these grandmas out here, the crackers and juice was their whole meal. Some of these little kids out here, the crackers and juice was all they got. And now our government just robbed them of that so that we could give the richest people in the world, one of which just got married and rented a country to do it in, one of which is a known pedophile and predator, and one of which is so K-holed that I think we could all just collectively go and rob his manus. Not saying that we should, but we could probably rob Elon Musk. And he would, oh my God, is this happening? It's like, wow. I mean, the man has been K-holed and running our country. And the Republicans just stole your lunch money to give them a bonus. And what are you getting out of it, my fellow low-grade taxpayer? Nothing. So I'm going to go make some frames and try to get this little second business hustle thing going. Y'all be good. And I hate calling it a hustle. I'm not. I'm making artwork to sell, and I sell it at, like, thing, you know? It's all upcycled stuff. It's, I'd say high grade, but it's like, I gotta do something with the Amazon boxes and such. And with the use of this here Elmer's glue and a few modifications, I'm going to score the inside of the cardboard similar to clay and see if that helps to make a better, stronger connection. But my goal is basically to make artwork that dies as quickly as I do. That sounds dark and I dig it, but more or less when you're gone and your kids throw this artwork that you purchased away, or you're done with it so you throw it away, it's effectively going to be made in such a way that you can just throw it outside, and minus the acrylics in the paper, everything else will break down really fast. That's why I'm trying to make it as biodegradable and as, I think eco-friendly is the word, not economic, but eco, environmentally friendly, as I can. And also I have a laptop box full of coloring book pages that are all colored and pretty, so might as well frame them up. And $3 for a simple back frame like the last video. Probably about $10 for the one like y'all saw that I did with the, actually I don't know how well the YouTube short uploaded. I did one with some rhinestones on it. For that one I charged about $10. That's mostly because of the rhinestones. And the last ones I've been using staples, but now thanks to the glue I'm going to try to use, my next technique is going to be using some of this jute cord from the Dollar General. That'll basically, again, just be one more biodegradable part, but that will also give it a little bit more stability and longevity. Either way, y'all, we'll see you here in a couple hours for another stream. That'll be Saints Row, toppling Empire, and drinking some weed-adjacent soda. I guess before we sign off, we can kill this good boy. But as we do that, you can just leave if you want, Wilbur. Okay then. But we'll be back with Saints Row, and then probably the last stream of the night will be a chill, wind down Minecraft stream. Around probably 7 o'clock, I gotta get out of here and get to bed for work in the morning. Because like I said, as a prep person, I don't know how much they could do without me there. But I'm on die side talking. I don't know how much they could do without me. I'm really getting tired of getting bounced around now. But I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to do prep-wise without me there. Especially with how busy it's likely to be today. Should have just walked away, piggy. But I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all for coming out. And as always, we will see y'all on the next one. Have a good day. Stay safe if you decide to use the dangerous but fun toys. And y'all be good. See you in the next stream here about an hour.